Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is David.
And Wayne?
As we did on our last video, we kind of went over the starter guitars. Right now, we're going to go through the starter amps. Now, you saw the my Epiphone Strat 210. This, right between us, is the amp that came with it. It's a Marshall MG10. This is about 14 years old, but still actually sounds pretty good, all things considered.
Yeah.
Played it to absolute death and haven't replaced a thing on it.
So, real basic amp.
Literally, real basic. It's a solid state.
Yeah. It has a volume control for the clean and tone. And then it's got a little button here that's for your, what do they call it?
Overdrive.
Overdrive select. And that gives you another gain control, volume, and tone works for that also.
One thing with this is it doesn't, unlike some of the other amps, it doesn't have a regular EQ. It just got a tone contour. So either you've got it right in the middle, to the left is more bass, to the right is more treble, or just the middle is kind of the evened out sound.
It's also got a jack for if you want to play music along with it. You can plug your MP3 player or whatever into it. And for your parents, for your kids starting out, and you really don't want to listen to them play for 8 hours a day, it's got a headphone jack. So that's something to consider also.
This amp in particular, it is great. Like you said, you can take in if you're even using it as a practice amp. For if you've got an apartment or have roommates, you can take and plug your iPhone into it or your Droid or whatever, and put it right into the CD in or emulate it out, and plug your headphones into it and have a nice little jam session. Or if you really feel like irritating them, just turn it on to 10 and turn the iPhone on to 10, and you're all set. It is a sharper sounding amp, so for all you metalheads, it's not going to give you the chunk of an angle or any of that.
It's only got a 6-inch speaker, so that's all you're going to get.
Yeah. It works good for just like a practice amp for warming up before a show, or sitting at home jamming, or whatever you may be doing with it.
You had that amp for
14 years.
Oh, but I mean, you had it a couple of years before you actually got another amp.
Yeah, I had that amp I didn't really get involved in the bands before like 4 or 5 years into playing. So I never really had reason to get a very big amp. So I mainly noodled around with the small amps and then worked my way to this. But even sitting in my room playing guitar for 8 hours a day, it worked well enough for me. Then I got into the big amps and then let half the town know who I was.
And retired this one, and it still plays.
Retired this about, I don't know how many years ago, and kind of noodle on it from time to time. And no, it's like I said, it's no Angle, it's no big Marshall, it's no whatever. But it works for just a small practice amp that for noodling around on, maybe writing something, or there's a little thing if you want to run scales on without bothering anybody else.
Well, how about we hear it?
Yeah, I've got this. This is the same guitar we were using in the last video, so we kind of matched everything up. So, what kind of, other than the modified pickup. But, so, starting out with, this is in drop D right now. So, start out with the clean. And, should we go through all the pickups or just do the humbucker?
No, just do the amp.
Both pickups? both. And neck. Now we'll go to the distorted end.
So really all you have to do is push the little button there.
So that is the Marshall MG10. Next time we're going to be doing the Fender Mustang 1.
Yeah.
So that'll be a little bit longer of a video. This itself is just a solid state amp. No gimmicks, just straight up to the point. The Mustang 1 is just like the amps behind us, except a much smaller scale. So it's got a full modeling capabilities and everything else.
Right. And we'll get more into that once we start showing you that amp.
So remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching our videos, guys. We really appreciate it. Keep up the subs, keep up the likes, and anything you want to add?
More videos coming.
So have a great night, guys.
See you later.